If you're a fan out there, let us know what you're thinking. But yeah, both fighters barely tagging each other. Good job of head movement. You got to get props on both sides. Sometimes when you have a technical fighter, the fight looks a little more boring because you're not seeing those punches landed. But you got to remember, the guy's slipping the punches. Look at all these punches and very little contact on any of them. Great head movement by both men. And sometimes it makes for a little lackluster fight, but notice these guys are keeping up their hands more head movement. You're seeing that more in the professional fights than we saw early on in the fights in the amateur box region. Rich, I'm going to put you on the spot. If you had to pick, and I know you're doing the same as me, who do you give the fight to?
It was such a close fight, and it's hard to judge. I'm kind of leaning towards the rude boy, Gbollie.
We seem to push the pace of the fight. I think if he wins the fight, that's going to be the reason why.
Now, to all you viewers out there, if anybody didn't get a look at the headband, look at Joseph Angelo's headband. That is the exact headband that Kevin Randleman wore in Pride in the UFC. I can't stop talking about it. It just gets me
Yeah,
a little
it's really cool. And that comes from one of, I think, his fights he said specifically after that fight, because I know he'd changed it up once in a while. He was known for doing those things. But let's go down. The judges seem to have made their decision for our official announcement from Dan Bogan.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a unanimous decision. Judge Long scored at 30-27. Judge Krushka scored at 29-28. And Judge Rogers scored at 30-27. Once again, for your winner, by unanimous decision, fighting out of the red corner!
Told you he had more kicks.
Yeah.
Than punches.
Mr. Angelo!
Yes.
Who would you like to thank? First and foremost, I took this fight on 19 days' notice. My coach, Kevin Randleman, Coach Randleman passed away during my training camp. So he gave me this, and I just want to say thank you, Coach, for being in my corner. Anyone that knows MMA knows Kevin Randleman. I want to thank Coach Sargis. I want to thank Beto Jones. I want to thank my father, my Aunt Patty, my Uncle Anthony. Is that true, or is that just an illusion? You know what? I like to stay I want to be limber for 185. It's my second fight at 185. I kind of want to be hard to time. And I got to give it to Big E. He's a tough kid. He's a good wrestler. Takedown defense and staying away from that straight that he fought me with was priority. Congratulations on the win, sir. Hope to have you back soon.
Joey.
Told you he had it.
Joseph Angelo with a really heartfelt win, dedicating it to the legend. Kevin
Absolutely.
Randleman, who recently passed away at
amount of kicks and
44
amount
years
of
age. Great show,
man.
great sportsmanship. I love
It was
seeing
twice
things like
the
that.
amount.